แสงสำแดงให้เห็นเป็นคำถามเกิดแก่เจ็บตายซ้ำวนเวียนจนเห็นความเป็นไปทุกสิ่งกำเนิดนั้นสถิตสถานตั้งอยู่ไว้ถึงวันแตกสลายดับสิ้นไปไม่มั่นคงจากเจ้าชายสุดล้นฟ้าทิ้งทุกสิ่งมาเข้าป่าดงทิ้งเธอไปแห่งไหลหลงบำเพ็ญทุกขกิริยาเข็นกายจนหิวโหยร้องรอยสุดโศกเวทนาแล้วจึงได้รู้ว่าไม่ใช่หนทางสว่างพระองค์ทรงค้นพบการเวียนจบของจักรวาลหนทางที่จะว่ายผ่านวัฏสงสารอันปลดปล่อยสายพินที่ดีดนั้นเธอปล่อยให้มันเริ่มหย่อนลงละเลยและลืมหลงเธอคงสำเนียงเป็นพินไหมและสายพินที่ตั้งขึ้นเธอบิดให้ขึ้นจนมากไปถึงคราวดีดเล่นสายคงขาดพึ่งไปในไม่นาน และไม่ใช่อย่างฝุ่นผงที่โปรยลงลอยไปวันๆหนทางแห่งพุทธะคือทางสายกลางอันเบิกบานให้อยู่กับคืนวันคือปัจจุบันอย่างตื่นรู้
Hello, welcome to MONKCHAT Radio Program 106 MHz. And MONKCHAT is open every day from Monday to Friday from 4 o'clock until 7 p.m. And for private group, please contact the official number 08460913557. And today you are with me again. My name is Phra and as usual. So today we have a very, very special guest speaker. His name is Srithon Thammavong. He originally come from Laos and currently he is a student from MBU or MONKCHAT University. He is 4-year student. And due to his experience, for sure, he has been passed through many things in life, and since the childhood until the novice, I'm sure that he did so many things in life. So today we found very interesting question. It's about because nowadays many people are not get successful in life. Some people they have been trying very hard in order to get successful, but it is not happened as they wish. So I think in Buddhism we also have something that due to how to get successful in life.
The first I very proud of it, very glad to hear. It's the first time to be here with
Srithon. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm
So-
very glad to have you here.
Thank you. So yes, if we talk about the way to successful in life or in business or everything that we want to success, is it?
I think life outside, the first thing they want is about how to get successful in life. And compared to Buddhism, what did the Buddha mention about it?
Oh, sure. So the Buddha, he taught about the way to success for four things.
Oh, there are 4 things.
Yes, there are 4 things there. So even the Buddha, he used it for his meditation.
Oh,
Yes.
so the Buddha used 4 successful paths applied into his life
Yes.
before he became the Buddha himself, right?
Yes. Before he meditate, before he found this way, when he found this way to apply for his life, and it can help for his life and successful for his meditation.
I think the Buddha is the good model of becoming a successful.
Sure.
And what he has taught, I think we can apply into our life.
Yes, the Buddha also taught about you can use this path or this concept to apply with your business or your study, your life, everything that you want to success. Yes.
I think many founders, they also apply these techniques. Even though they don't know it exactly, is taught in Buddhism. But what they are doing is also deal with 4 concepts. I think Jack Ma is one of the good example as well on how we get successful in life.
Wow.
So Jack Ma is the one who has failed many things in life. So you couldn't imagine that he applied in Howard more than 10 times, and he applied in the KFC, but he couldn't accept it. And finally he found something that he's very compassionate about.
Wow.
So it's deal with the internet. It's about e-commerce at that time.
So that means he has virya, is it?
Oh, in Buddhism we call virya.
In the Buddhism we call virya.
What is virya?
Like we have the effort, the strive, or like a trying. Yes.
So virya is the first thing that we have to know, right?
So the virya is not the first thing you have to know. The first thing you have to know that is what you want to do.
Oh.
Yes. Or we have we can say another word that the goal.
Or the goal.
Yes.
So before we want to do something, we should have the goal.
So I thought that you said the Jack Ma, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, the businessman and Chinese businessman.
Yes.
So
he's very well known.
I think he has the virya or effort that he know what he want to do. So that's why he try so many times to apply to be employee in KFC. Is it? And another thing.
Yes.
Yes. So because he has the exactly what he want to do in the future, and then the next thing when he knows that what he want to do, so he don't, how is it? We call he focus.
Oh,
Yes.
focus.
He focus on his goal. He focus on his life, not life. Yes.
I think with our focusing, we couldn't suggest.
Because if you don't have the focusing on what you want to do, so sometime, for example, if you want to read the book, is a good example.
Yes, I like reading book.
Yes.
Somebody called me I'm a bookworm. But actually, I'm kind of. Sometimes I also feel lazy.
So, yeah, it's a good example. If you want to read the book, you like it first, is it?
Yes, of course.
You like it, but if you like it and then you are not focused on it.
Or what is going on after that?
So you just try to read. Sometime or something trip you.
Disturb me.
Yes,
right?
disturb you or block you from interested in the book. For example, you look at the phone.
Okay.
And then the phone is attract you.
It's
from
very
the book.
easy to get attracted.
Yes. So that's why you want to read a book, and then you have to focus on your book, and then you try to read the book. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So somebody's during the time that they are reading book, they keep any kind of technology devices away. I think this is one of the good technique in order to get attracted easily.
So.
And what about next one? So the first one we have
No.
Janta.
You have to know.
Janta.
Yes.
Janta means compassion or the goal.
The goal or what we love.
And the second is Virya. Virya means
effort or
trying. Endurance.
So in the Buddhism we call that. And the next one, the Buddhism we call Vimangsa. Citta first. Citta is mean focusing or you thinking of that. Yes. So the last one is Vimangsa or consideration. Yeah. Or reconsider. Yes. So because if we do something like read the book, the same example, if you read a book, you focus on it, you try to do this, and the last one you have to reread again, because the first time maybe
what
you
is rereading?
Reread that book again, because the first time you read it, maybe you miss some word or some main cause of the important in the book. You have to reread again.
So as your example is the goal is in order to finish the book.
Yes.
Right. And how we can finish reading a book. So second one is endurance, right?
Endurance.
If we want to get successful in reading or some kind of careers, we should have endurance, right?
Yes, sure.
And the third one is focusing. For focusing, I think in Buddhism we also talk about it, right? How to be able to focus something.
Like a
way of training the mind.
It's kind of that. If you focus on that.
If I want to have more focusing, what should I practice or what should I do?
Meditation.
Meditation.
Yeah, meditation, and you have to. How can I say that? Like, that one you want to finish your reading, so if you miss the focusing, so that I said, so many things that attractive you from that book. So, but how how can you do? How can you focus on this one so long? You mean that?
Yeah. So that person should have mindfulness.
Mindfulness or meditation.
Oh, I have read the book. It's called 1%. He also talk about practicing meditation. So this technique is a part of getting successful in life. And another example from Bill Gates, the richest man in the world. You know it,
I
right?
know that.
So I have read the news. Bill Gates, he isolated himself for a month in order to reading a book. So it's similar as practicing meditation. So if we want to have more focus or more mindfulness, we should be isolated oneself to practice in order to increase the mindfulness or awareness.
Wow.
So and what about the next one?
The next one is...
Yeah, if I want to get successful in reading or some kind of careers.
You have to
Vimangsa,
repeat it.
right? Vimangsa.
Yes, Vimangsa is mean repeat.
Repeat. Or revive. Or for example, some kind of company, if they want to get successful,
So
they should have this one also.
yes, so you have to check it back like for 3 months or
3 months?
3 months, 6 months, or the Buddha said if you can check it often as you can. So 1 month or 3 months, but then normally for the company they always check it for 3 months.
3 months,
Yes.
once per 3 months. And I think they also have conclusion, annual conclusion. It's like so 1 year they have the conclusion what they have been to, or maybe what they need to improve.
Yeah, so because when we check it, so we will know so what is we missed or what is wrong.
Oh, so we have to check it every time.
Yes, if we know that, we can improve it, we can develop it better than you let it go without check it, without repeat it. So
I think we can apply these techniques in education as well.
Sure. We can apply it for everything in our life for successful. If we want to successful.
So many teenagers that they are like on these things, or it can be one of them. So what I have heard mostly about the compression, or
The compression?
what they want to do in the future. For example, after they finished high school, and they don't know what they want to continue or what they want to study. I think this is one of the big problem in our society because they don't have compression.
Sure. So I read the book about that before I came here. So very important that you have to check or make sure that what do you want to do in the future, not only study for finish or for graduate.
Yeah, it doesn't work, right?
So, but you have to make sure. For example, you are the 2nd grade or 3rd grade. You have to know that 3 years later, the next 3 years, what will happen in the world or in the economies or in the country. So if you know that, you will know what do you want to do in the future. So when you know that, you make it plan. You plan it. So when you plan it, I said all the time. So many things that do you want to do is it, but if you know the exactly you want to do, and then we call shanta.
Shanta.
Yes, you know that you want to do in the future. And the next one is virya or trying.
This is how we apply it in the
Like
school life.
how can you keep it all the time?
Also, we have to keep.
Yes, you
Keep
have
studying
to
or
keep studying, keep to do that. So because if you want to succeed, the successful is needs the trying, need how is it? Virya is mean effort. Yes, drive. So if you don't have the effort or strive, maybe you're boring with that.
Yeah.
Yes, so everyone do that.
Many teenagers do it.
Sure,
So the first thing they have compassion, and later on they easily give up.
Yes,
I want to do that. But finally, they don't continue it. They just want for the first time, and for the second or third year, or for longer times or longer period of time.
Yeah,
They just give up.
especially the long goal.
Yes.
So that goal is so many years we will get that goal, but during the way you want to get that goal, so I'm sure you will change your mind.
Yes, this is one of the core things that we should keep in mind.
Yeah, you
Like
should keep virya.
Yeah.
Yes, you should keep virya. Keep going.
So I think this one is one of the technique. Like so we know what we want to do in the future, and we don't think only at this moment or right now, but we should have the vision.
The vision. Yes.
Yeah, the vision to think about 5 years or 10 years later.
Yes.
And we have to focus, or we should emphasize more at this moment what we are doing, and plan for tomorrow or the next 10 or 20 years. So right now is the time for taking a break, and we'll come back later soon.
Okay.
วันที่ฟ้าเริ่มส่องแสงสำแดงให้เห็นเป็นคำถามเกิดแก่เจ็บตายซ้ำวนเวียนจนเห็นความเป็นไปทุกสิ่งกำเนิดนั้นสถิตสถานตั้งอยู่ไว้ถึงวันแตกสลายดับสิ้นไปไม่มั่นคงจากเจ้าชายสุดล้นฟ้าทิ้งทุกสิ่งมาเข้าป่าดงทิ้งหาไปแห่งไหลหลงบำเพ็ญทุกรายกิริยาเข็นกายจนหิวโหยร้องรอยสุดเศร้าเวทนาแล้วจึงได้รู้ว่าไม่ใช่หนทางสว่างพระองค์ทรงค้นพบการเวียนจบของจักรวาลหนทางที่จะว่ายผ่านวัฏสงสารอันปลดลงสายพินที่ดีดนั้นเธอปล่อยให้มันเริ่มหย่อนลงละเลยและลืมหลงเธอคงสำเนียงเป็นพินไหมและสายพินที่ตั้งขึ้นเธอบิดให้ขึ้นจนมากไปถึงคราวดีดเล่นสายคงขาดพึ่งไปในบ ทางแห่งพุทธะคือเลีกลดละในโลภหลงและไม่ใช่อย่างฝุ่นผงที่โปรยลงลอยไปวันหนทางแห่งพุทธะคือทางสายกลางอันเบิกบานให้อยู่กับคืนวันคือปัจจุบันอย่างตื่นรู้
Alright, welcome back to MONKCHAT Radio Programs.
Next.
So, in the first episode, we talk about the 4 successful paths due to the Buddha's teaching how the Buddha successful in his life or to free from suffering. And I will conclude for this topic before we move on to another topic. Intipata 4 means successful path. Inti means successful, and pata means path, or how to get successful. So they are concluded into 4 things. The first one is janta, means compassion, or particular things usually inadequate, develop better, or it can be the goal. Virya means perseverance, effort, or keep doing on a particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, citta, means the dedication, active thought, and thoughtfulness. It means think carefully.
Think carefully.
And the last one, vimamsa, means investigation, or examining something, or reasoning, or testing.
Yeah.
So, right now we move on to another topic.
Okay.
And this one also interesting topic, because many people in life, some they have the goal, but some people they don't know what they want to do in life. I think if somebody don't have the goal, it means this life is not meaningful enough. And I want to know that how it's different between the one who have the goal and the one they don't have the goal. I'm sure that it's different, right?
Yes,
between the one they want to do in life or the one they don't know what to do in life.
Yes, they are very different between who has the goal and someone they don't have the goal. So the first one we talk about the people who have the goal.
And successful in life.
Is successful in life. So, in our life, if we don't have the goal,
what is going on?
We will never know about successful, because we don't have the goal in our life. So that's why when we will success, you will never know the successful. But someone who have the goal, so for example today I have the goal.
So what is the goal for today? Since you get up.
So I have the goal that when I get up, I will go to clean the temple, chanting, meditate. So
and
that means my goal is meditate.
So one more things, or one more goals is to come here, right?
So it's like the goal in each day. Like I compare with the people who have the goal and don't have the goal. So, I mean, the people who have the goal, they know successful.
Or
But
they know what they want to do today.
Yes.
Or maybe tomorrow.
Like they know what they will do, what they will do in the day, in the next year, in so many years next that. So let me talk about the people
Oh.
who have the goal first.
Okay.
So who have the goals, they have the power,
Oh.
they have the courage to do something in every day.
Oh.
So they don't lose the power. They do everything like strong.
I have heard that someone before going to bed, they print or they write or they wrote or they take notes for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do tomorrow. So
Yes.
they know it.
It
And-
is the goal in each day.
Yes, and when they get up, and then they follow this process.
Like a checklist. Like
Yes.
I have to do this first, this first, this first. So that's good idea to make the goal in each day.
I also apply this thing into my daily life.
Well, really.
So before I came here, I also have to research.
Oh, that's nice.
Of course, if I don't know what I'm going to do today, I don't know how the radio program will going on. And today I finished 2 or 3 things already.
Oh, wow. So
And this is one of my main goal for today.
congratulations. I'm proud. Good to hear that. I heard you told me maybe when we went to the coffee shop.
Yes,
Like-
last week,
Yes,
Or
last week.
last
Yeah.
2 weeks maybe.
Mhm. So you told me about you want to do something in that day for useful.
Yes.
So if you don't do that or you forgot it, you just like, oh,
Life is meaningless.
yes, life is meaningless.
It's like
It's good for you. So because if you plan or you make a list for a day, today, tomorrow, you are going to do. That means you have the power to do. But there's someone, they don't have the goal or they don't know about what I should to go
I think many
or
people
should to do.
Many people they don't have the goal yet.
Yes, even me. Sorry,
Oh.
even me.
So you can apply this thing into your daily life.
So now I begin to make sure that today I should to do what, and then I have to finish maybe at least one thing.
But you have the plan for the future, right?
How can I say it? So I have in my mind, but I can't say that. Yeah,
Yes, you have it, right?
I have it.
Of course, we should have it at least in life. Since we got born or grow up, how to use this light into the meaningful. So I'm sure that we are born for reasons. We have reasons for many things, and we have so many spaces as well.
Oh,
So we have to find something to fulfill it, or fulfill the life. I think we have to investigate oneself every day or every single minute. What I am doing, or what I want to do in life. I don't want to use my life in meaningless. I want to have my life in meaning. or useful life.
So what about the meaning of life?
Oh, the meaning of life.
Yes. So if you talk about that, that means so you are looking at for meaning of your life, or you just want to do something for useful. So is it?
So to me, the meaning of life, it can be so many diverse things. It just depends on how we name it or how we call it. So one of the meaning of life for me is how to get successful. It can be in Buddhism or even the life outside, or how to get successful in some things that I want to do in the life. It can be today, or it can be tomorrow. So we should do something in life, not just let the life wandering. I think this is how this question is very interesting. How I investigate myself. What is the meaningful of life? What is the meaning of life? If I cannot find the meaning of life, I don't know what I want to do in the future. So the meaningful of life is about a compassion or something that we fulfill in life. Life is emptiness.
So you mean the meaning of life is the goal, or what exactly what we are doing?
It can be both things. It can
both?
be what we are doing, and what about we want to do in the future.
So if you mean the meaning of life is the goal, so for example, if we die today, what is the meaning?
If I die today,
because we mean meaning of life is the goal, like we plan.
Actually I mean life is meaningless, or life has no meaning.
But
we are doing every day in order to have the meaning of life. It's like I'm a monk because I want to have the meaning of life. I'm a student because I want to have the status or the meaning of student.
So like the meaning of life is like the role. What are you?
What we are fulfilling in oneself.
What are you, or what am I? Does mean the meaning or not? Like I am a student, and while I am
why you
monk,
want to be a student? So you have to find to ask next question. Why you want to be the student? Because you want to study. Because you want to develop oneself. So this can be the meaning of life.
So yes, I understand it. Like the life is not. It doesn't have the
meaning.
But we can put the everything in our life. Is it?
Yes.
So if
it depends on us, good or bad. So we have to know it. Not all the bad things or not into the life. If we put the unwholesome things, the meaning of life can be in the bad path or in the bad way. So more important is good things, and what we want to do in life. And what about you?
So for me, I had took some class or some program that I accepted idea that is the meaning. It doesn't have the life. It doesn't have meaning, like you said.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with that. Because so what is life? we even don't know that, but we just put something
Yes.
in our life. Exactly or usually our life nothing, but we put something in our life, in the life, like I name for me,
Because you want to have the meaning on the status.
yes,
Right.
like I name to me I am a student. That means okay, my life have the meaning that student
as a student.
yes. So and then the monk, so I call myself I am a monk, and then another call me I am a
Srithon.
monk. Yes,
Right.
that means okay, I have more meaning of my life, student, monk, and everything that you put in your life, that mean meaning of your life. So that mean everyone has different meaning in life.
Yes.
But
Because we put different things
different
in life.
thing in each life, in each person. So, but exactly the really life, we don't have nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since we were born
Yes,
and until we died,
yes,
there's nothing.
nothing.
We're gonna take anything into
But during
our
time,
life.
but during time between we born and die,
we put so
we
many
put
things.
so many things in that.
That's
So,
why we should be balanced in life,
mhm.
not to really stress,
Yes,
not
yes,
to really soft.
sure.
So we have to be the middle path.
So it's a little bit hard to do that. So
It's about practicing.
mhm.
Okay, so right now it comes to the end of our MONKCHAT radio programs, and thank you very much for our guest speaker, Srithon Thammavong.
Very, very, very glad to be here today, and thank you so much for inviting me.
You're welcome. Okay, and we hope what we have talked today, it will be very, very useful, and if you think some kind of techniques, it's useful into the life, especially how to get successful in life. So you can apply what the Buddha have taught, even how to practice meditation or how to run the business, or even education. Okay, thank you very much.
วันที่ฟ้าเริ่มส่องแสงสำแดงให้เห็นเป็นคำถามเกิดแก่เจ็บตายซ้ำวนเวียนจนเห็นความเป็นไปทุกสิ่งกำเนิดนั้นสถิตสถานตั้งอยู่ไว้ถึงวันแตกสลายดับสิ้นไปไม่มั่นคงจากเจ้าชายสุดล้นฟ้าทิ้งทุกสิ่งมาเข้าป่าดงทิ้งหาไปแห่งไหลหลงบำเพ็ญทุกรกิริยาเข็นกายจนหิวโหยร้องรอยสุดโศกเวทนาแล้วจึงได้รู้ว่าไม่ใช่หนทางสว่างพระองค์ทรงค้นพบการเวียนจบของจักรวาลหนทางที่จะว่ายผ่านวัฏสงสารอันปลดลงสายพินที่ดีดนั้นเธอปล่อยให้มันเริ่มหย่อนลงละเลยและลืมหลงเธอคงสำเนียงเป็นพินไหมและสายพินที่ตั้งขึ้นเธอบิดให้ขึ้นจนมากไปถึงคราวดีด ายคงขาดพึ่งไปในไม่นานในโลบลงและไม่ใช่อย่างฝุ่นผงที่โปรยลง